I'm a little slow getting you the first part of the video of the day. Those would be some backup lights on a feed trailer. He's got 9-ton on so he can make it out. He was worried he'd spin. About the 4th time this guy's delivered. He's pretty good. I like him. When it's too damn hot, I tend to spend the night in Mom's basement. So Becky chose to go back to the trailer last night, being unsociable. She's that way. Number 2 and we crashed in the basement. And I was awake about 4 o'clock. Yeah, I do that. Wake up every now and then at the night sometimes, especially if I'm not in my own bed. About 4:45, I'm thinking, I got to get up here pretty soon. Number 2's got to get up here pretty soon too. I kept hearing this noise and I thought, what in the hell? I'm thinking, that sounds like freaking military jets screwing around going over. No. Feed truck snuck in. Apparently the boys are dead to sleep because they never made a peep. I would have heard them. And I keep hearing it. Well, with the hydraulic system on those trucks and then the fan on them, the engine revs and the fan comes on and, yada yada, there's different noises. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. He had just started to unload. So, perfect. I mean, I was out here for over 3/4 of that, getting filled up. And of course, to get the paperwork, got the paperwork. So anyway, I did actually plan on being out moving the little Traveler about now, stretching it back out. Well, while we're here, we can catch a little glow. Not much this morning yet. Oh, there's the start of my morning. I'm going to go find my coffee now. Oh, Mom's irrigation in her yard came on. Yeah, good thing I wasn't out for that. I would have got a little perturbed if I'd have got sprayed this morning. You can't see it. Dang it. It's already got dust abatement in the driveway. Never mind that noise behind me. It's a pissed off Traveler. So I swung the stops around to there together so it won't soak me. But I wanted to get you this. It's not quite showing like it should, but I'm sorry, I gotta shift my butt on the seat. I gotta get off and let this thing out and drag it out anyway, but here's our colors this morning. I only wish I could really get some of it to show up a lot better, but if I tip it like this, it's different. Washes out the high ones. I like the silhouette. Okay, I gotta get back to work before it gets way too issues with this thing. The drive clutch is a tube with notches on it. And right here, you turn this that way to draw that out to unhook it. Turn it that way, it goes back into hook. You can't see in there any better than I can, but the end of this is notched. It's got 2 notches out of it, so you got 2 pieces sticking in and they go into a piece in there. It's not going all the way in. At the moment it's staying pretty good and it's running, but it wasn't. I don't know why it's doing it now, but well, let's see, we brought in, yeah, just did it again. We brought in from here to this loop, I think, or this one. So I've got it to get quite a bit in, but God, I'm sitting here babysitting it and trying to figure out why the hell it won't work right. I don't know. But I've been up here long enough. The orb. the nice red orb. Oh, if you look off to the left of it, see if I can get it to come in. Hey, yeah, there's an aeroplane gonna fly over the top of the sun. Man, it's gotta be hot on top of the sun. And that one will be in noonish. Probably about the time I want to shut things down. As long as I don't have to shut them down before that. Probably get it moved, and then all I gotta do tonight is come back out and turn things on and hope everything stays together. But in the meantime, this one's gotta keep working properly. When it gets in, I might have to shut it off and take it up to the shop.
So, feeding Bales this morning with my dogs. That one's not mine, but still. Token bitch doesn't know how to stay, but the others somehow know when I come in and I have twine in my hand and the skid steer's running that they're going to be fed. So they just magically stay. I don't know why. I mean, you can tell a cow to stay all day long. Does not mean that they're going to stand there and wait for you. Normally it means they're going to come through your ass. She's just happy and content. The boys are just watching to make sure I don't get hurt, but they know better. They know I'm not going to get hurt, so. And here comes Dad. So that's what we have going on this morning. Got to fill the truck up with, I think, 4 bales, maybe 5. Go down to the bottom and feed the other group because we don't have a good place to feed them right now. So that is where we are at. And then I think I don't know what all we're going to do today. It's already hot. It's already 80-some degrees outside. And it's only a little after 8. It's ridiculous. Even Blue says it's too fucking hot, huh, baby? Dad and I are feeding bales to our other group now. And we'll see how long it takes them to be patient this time. Last time they did it right when Dad dropped the last bale, and I was just about ready to cut it, and they all came running down. And this morning, I only had 1 cow in the feed barn with me when we fed the first and second bale. Then they all came in, so it worked out. They all went the first 2 bales, but they're patiently waiting, being very good this morning.
Traffic jam. I don't know. At least Matt doesn't have that kind of trouble down there in Arizona. About having these frickin' critters that burrow in the ground. This is our crossing at the ditch down here. It's not in line with the culvert. From what I can see, the hole underneath is about 2 feet in diameter anyway. The other one over there, but they've pushed up into it. So I'm gonna have to do something with that one. Put the bucket on and find me some dirt. Fun. Being I'm here and he's right there. That's the other quad track with a harrow and a roller on the back. He runs that, he'll contours it with that, so less chance of erosion. That's why he's kind of screwing around there, because that's an odd shaped corner he's into, and then he'll go along, run pretty much north and south. Well, not quite. Northeast to southeast or southwest, I guess. If I pay attention to the camera, I can keep you watching him. But that's how he does it. Learn a lot from the people that have been doing hills for a long time. You've seen we had a day. I know it ain't stacked like it should be, but it can't go anywhere. And it's easier for Mom to get them down. And I wish number one would have been paying a little bit of attention to the weights on these. There's some of these bales. Oh, they're 100 pounds. And yeah, Mom gripes about the 80, 85 pound ones. And I bumped this earlier with the loader. So there's basically 1 full wagon load in here. Trying to get other things done too. It's too freaking hot. I got it so I can unload that now. I just haven't done it yet. Oh, she knocked 2 down. I knew there was, well, I knew these 2 were down. I didn't know that one got knocked down. Yeah, always fun, especially when I walk through here in the dark. Maybe that's why she didn't stack the first part of it. Yeah, that's why it's stacked in there like that, because he knocked this one down. Yeah, don't tell me. Leave it for me to find the hard way. Knocked all the wood down when she did it. Story of my life. These girls don't want to go out today. I don't blame them. I didn't want to run that little traveler there again, but it buggered up about, I don't know, 50 feet before it was in. Hose was all crossed over on itself on the reel. I still can't see why it's not catching and holding, but it's not. Unfortunately, I got to take it apart to do it, and sitting right there, a foot from a freaking hot wire is not the place to do it. Here, if I zoom you in, maybe you can see what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, see, there it is, the top of the hill. Duh. I'll figure this shit out, right? So, anyway. And the other one's not in yet. It's 1:30 now and a little over 102 degrees. I just spent the last hour in the basement getting cooled off, and I think I'm going to head back there. And hopefully, I mean, that little traveler's about halfway in now. Hopefully it doesn't bugger up again, because it's kind of hard to drag it back down here when you got that much hose hanging out the back. And I really don't want to drag that hose on the gravel. It's not good for it. Tends to mess it up, and it's not cheap. So that's pretty much the day. So other than probably here in another hour, I guess I can go move the other one. I want to have it finish up where it's at so I can actually move it. I don't even know which way I'm going to go. I'll go this way. A little hazy today. You know, it is what it is. So. And definitely too hot. If I get you some more, I get you some more. If I don't, I don't. Number one already sent me some, so yeah, by now you've already seen that. It'll be the wrong aspect because that's what she did it in. Once again, that is what it is. Gotta give you a little sideways stuff once in a while, right? So if this is the end, thanks for watching. If not, you know I'll thank you again.